Modal auxiliaries. Modal auxiliaries, the first sentence says that he is badly injured. Here we can see is. We must take him to. Must, also an auxiliary here. The hospital right now. Okay. This is second quote, second sentence. So, modal auxiliaries go with another verb and add meaning. So a verb to be, am or is or are, when it comes with another verb, we can use it as an auxiliary, but we can use also them as a main verb, okay? But here we can see must comes before the infinitive form of take, and we call it an auxiliary. So the auxiliary, modal auxiliaries go with another verb and add meaning to the verb. Okay, so must here add or the word must adds the meaning of necessity. It's a necessity to take him to the hospital. It's necessary for him. Okay, so there are other expressions that are similar to the modal auxiliary. For example, be able to. In this sentence, Jack is able to ice skate very well. So, be able to or can or indicates the ability to do something. So it gives the meaning of the ability of doing that thing or skating very well. Okay? And it comes with another verb, which
Alright.
is ice skate. Okay? Jack is able to here in this sentence, ice skate, and he is going to also be going to is we can use it as auxiliary because it is followed by the infinitive form of a verb, or we can use it with another verb and give the meaning of will or means future plans. Okay?
Can you repeat?
Okay, I repeat. Here in this sentence, sorry, uh, here, this part, uh, be going to. Can you see it? Be going to is followed by another verb in infinitive form. Okay? Skate. Skate here is a verb. So we used this expression as an auxiliary instead of must. Okay, instead of will, instead of should, whatever it is, we can use another auxiliary. Auxiliaries means that expressions or words that we use with another word and add meaning to the in another verb. Okay, what we can use. So there are other expressions that are similar to modal auxiliaries, like be able to or be going to when we use them with another verb in infinitive form. Okay? Do you understand?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I
I do.
concentrate. Yeah, concentrate with me, please. Okay, to understand that. Be going to means well. So it gives the meaning or adds the meaning of future plans to the verb skate. So he will skate. He has future plans to skate in an exhibition. Okay. Has to also is an auxiliary here in this sentence. He has to practice. So we have a verb, practice, and we use has to with the verb and they give the meaning of must or necessity. Okay. He must practice. It is necessary for him to practice to do well. So also have to in all its forms, for example, has to and had to, have to or has to in the present, had to in the past. Okay?
Get it.
Okay. Now, affirmative and the negative forms of these expressions of the auxiliary or the forms of modal auxiliaries. I am able to. You, we, they are not or are able to. Okay. Affirmative and negative. He or she or
Okay.
it is able to or is not able to. Okay. So you are able to or you are not able to. And all of these expressions are followed by the infinitive form of the verb, for example, walk and so on. So we can form also a question by changing the order of the verb to be. For example, am or is or are comes before the subject. Then able to, then the infinitive form of the verb like this. Are you able to walk on the road? Yes, I am able to walk on the road. Oh, it's wide enough and so on. No, I'm not able to walk on the road. In these positions or in these sentences, we can find that the verb walk comes in the infinitive form and it doesn't change, okay? Is he able to speak Spanish? Yes, he is, or no, he is not, or he is. Affirmative and the negative forms also. I am going to, I'm not going to. He or she or it is going to, he or she or it is not going to. You, we, they, or any plural noun are going to, are not going to eat, and so on. Read the examples and the answers.
Are you going to eat dinner with me? Yes, I am. No, I am not. I'm not. I'm going to eat Mary. I
Yeah.
can't see the lesson.
صغر الشاشة من عندك. Shrink it like this. I'm going to
Wait,
learn
I'm going
how
to
to
learn
cook
how to cook next week.
next week. So have to expresses strong obligation. The obligation comes from an outside source, like a law or a rule, or at school, for example, or someone of authority that is beyond you or over you, that you cannot do it, okay, by yourself, or you cannot manage doing that by yourself. For example, going outside or traveling abroad without a passport, you cannot do that. So you have to get a passport to travel abroad as well. Okay. Now read these sentences.
You have password for in. She has to be home by midnight. I don't have that dishes. I have a dish. We have two papers this semester.
Yeah. So you have to get a passport for international travel. If you want to go outside, abroad, your country, you have to get a passport, okay? Or you will not travel. She has to be home by midnight, means that the door will be closed and she will not be able to get inside home. Okay, if she couldn't come before midnight. Okay. I don't have to do the dishes, so it's not necessary for me to have the dishes. And the negative form of necessity or the lack of necessity of must or have to is don't have to or doesn't have to. Okay, it's one form of the negative. Not we cannot use, for example, mustn't instead or the lack of necessity. So mustn't doesn't mean don't have to or doesn't have to. Mustn't means prohibition or it's not lack of necessity. Okay. So the negative form of necessity is don't or doesn't have to. We have to write 2 papers this semester. It means that if we don't, we will not pass the year or the exam or whatever it is. Okay? So has to or have to is followed by the verb. So we call it auxiliary or auxiliary form or expression of auxiliary forms. I have to, and we, you, do, they, don't have to. This is the lack of necessity. He or she or it has to or doesn't have to. The negative form of it is doesn't have to. So I want you to read the question and answers.
Do you have to leave? Yes, I have to leave. No, I don't have to leave. Yes, they have to work tomorrow. Yes, they do. No, they
No, they don't. That's right. Okay. Here, can, could, may, might, must, will, should, and would are modal auxiliaries as well, because we can use them with another verbs, and also we use them plus the infinitive form of the verbs. Okay, the example here says, do you think your sister-in-law would cut my hair? So the verb cut is the main verb here in the sentence, but we use it in infinitive form, and we use the would before it as an auxiliary, and it adds a meaning or another meaning for the verb cut. It makes it or gives the meaning of the ability in the past. Okay. Do you think your sister-in-law would cut my hair or could cut my hair? Would means that she will agree or not. I think she would. I think she will agree. I could call and ask her. I can do that if you want. So it's a polite offering. So could here also is an auxiliary. Okay. So here are affirmative and negative auxiliaries. I, he, she, it can, might, will, or we can use can't, could, couldn't, might not, must or must not, or don't or doesn't have to. The lack of necessity don't or doesn't have to. Okay, so the negative form of must is not, must, and not. Okay, will, want, shall, should, shouldn't help. So can you help me? This is the question. Yes, I can, or no, I can't. Would you carry my bag? They are heavy. Yes, I would, or no, I can't help you. I must leave right now, and so on. So can gives the meaning of ability or polite question. Okay. In this question, can you cook? Yes, I can cook many things. No, I can't cook. Can you drive me to school, please? And so on. This is a polite request. And also could gives the meaning of ability in the past. And also it gives the meaning of polite request or polite offer. Okay. So I could drive when I was 15. This is the meaning of ability in the past. So when I was 15, I was able to drive. This is the meaning of could here in this situation or this position. Do you understand? I guess. Do you hear me?
a little bit, not that much.
Okay. What is difficult to understand here?
The part that you just explained. Can and would.
Can and could. So can means the ability in the present, in now, okay? The time now. I can do that. So I have the permission to do that, and also I have the ability to do that right now. But could, when I use it in the past, for example, I could drive when I was 15, means I was able to drive when I was 15. I had the permission to do that, and also I had the ability to do that. I know how to drive. I knew how to drive when I was 15. Okay, so it means that I was able to, I had the ability to do that in the past. So the second form of the verb can, which is could, we can use it to add the meaning of the ability in the past. So can gives the ability, gives the meaning of ability in now, okay, at present, at now. But could gives the ability in the past. This is the main difference between can or could in giving the meaning of ability. So I could drive means I was able to drive, not I am able to drive. I was, not now. I was in the past. I was able to drive when? When I was 15. I was means I was 15 means that I am, for example, I am now 70, I'm 80, I'm whatever it is, but I am more than 15 years old right now because I was 15 in the past. Okay, could in the second sentence gives the meaning of polite question or polite request. Could you please give me a ride home? Okay, could you give me? Could you give me here as a polite request or gives the meaning of asking for request or for questions? Could you or you not? So if you cannot, uh, could here gives the meaning of request at the moment or in present, not in the past. Could you? So can you is also a polite request or polite question, but could you? It's more polite than can, more polite than can. But both of them are in the present or at the moment right now. So I'm asking you right now to give me a ride if you can. If not, I can ride my bike. So it's in present, not in the past. But the first sentence in the past, not in the present. So could can come in both meaning, in the present and in the past. When you ask a question, it means that you are asking a question or for a request in the present time, not in the past time. Also, might is asking about or giving the meaning of possibility. Possibility. It's yes, it's not a big possibility, but it's a possibility. So, do you think it might rain soon? I guess it's about 60%. Okay. Yes, I think it might rain tomorrow. It's about 60% to right. So it's a prediction for 60% to happen. No, I don't think so. You can say that. I might go to Paris next year. So this is a prediction. They might not pass the class. So this is what prediction or possibility in the future. Must means requirement or necessity. Okay. So the example here, of must I wash all these dishes right now? So, is it or the situation requires that I wash all these dishes right now, or it's not necessary to wash all the dishes. Okay, so I'm asking a question about here. Yes, you must. So you have to, or the situation requires that you must wash all dishes. Our guests are coming soon because we have a party. We have a party right now, and our guests are coming soon. So you have to wash the old dishes, and and they clean them very carefully. Oh, you can say also no. You can do it later if it is not necessary. You must not run in the hall. So this is not lack of necessity. This is obligation. This is prohibition here. You cannot do that. So it's forbidden to do that. So the negative form of must, it's not the negative of must or the negative of requirement or the lack of necessity. Must not means uh, prohibition or it's forbidden to do that or it's an obligation of you. So must requirement well also gives the meaning of future event. Okay. And here is example. Will you call the plumber for me? Will you? This is a future event. Okay. In the future, will you call him? Yes, I will call the plumber for you. Or you can say, no, I won't. I have to leave right now. Greg will call her. Or I will meet someone. I'll meet you in 5 minutes. This is future event. Should also gives the meaning of advisable or advisability, advise you to do something. So you should go to the doctor. I advise you to go to the doctor. It gives the meaning of advisement or advisable, advisability. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Okay, concentrate with me and be concentrate. Okay, shouldn't you exercise more? Shouldn't you? I advise you to exercise more. Shouldn't you do that? So yes, I should. It's advisable to do that, but I'm too tired. But I can't. It's advisable to do that, but I can't. No, I shouldn't. For example, it's not advisable to do that. So shouldn't means here it's not advisability. It's not advisable to do that. I have to, or I have a bad cold because I'm tired. So it's not. The doctor says that don't do hard work or don't exercise more till you get better. So I shouldn't do that. So it's not advisable. Would also gives the meaning of polite question as could. Okay. Like here, would you please read this letter? Okay. Yes, I would be happy to do that and so on. I can't read it right now. You can say that. I read it later. So, well, here gives the future meaning or future event. I read that in the future. And it can gives you the meaning of ability here in this situation. Now I want to answer this question. Click the best choice to complete the request or respond to the statement. The statement says that my car couldn't start yesterday, so I shouldn't or I couldn't go to school yesterday.
I couldn't go to school yesterday.
Yes, that's right, because it gives the meaning of what?
The car wasn't working.
I'm asking about couldn't here in this sentence.
Can't.
No, ability in the past, not can. Can't the ability in at the moment or right now. So I cannot go to school right now. I can go to school right now, but I
Oh,
couldn't. Yeah, I wasn't able to go to school yesterday because my car didn't start. Have you got it? So there is a little bit.
yes.
Yeah, there is a difference between could and can. Could means ability in the past, not now, but can means ability now, right now. Okay? So
Okay.
it's a current. The next one, I want to click on the correct sentence. Eid
It
is
is
able
able
to
to
play the violin.
by
It must to play the violin. Okay. The first sentence is correct or
so
not?
it's correct. The first one is correct.
The first one is correct. Okay. The second one is not correct.
And
Why? Can you correct it?
can't use must.
Must is used is followed by the infinitive form without to. So it must play. We should omit the preposition to. So, okay, the third one, Mary could to ice skate. Is it correct?
Wrong.
Why? It's wrong. Why? Can you correct it? Make it correct.
Yeah, Mary could ice skate when she was 6.
Yes, that's right. Okay, we should omit the preposition to because could is followed by the infinitive form of the verb without preposition. Mary could ice skate when she was 6. The next one, the third one, which one is correct?
We aren't able walking to school. This is wrong.
Yes, that's wrong. Okay. The next one?
We aren't able to walk to school is correct.
Yes, that's correct. The next one?
We should we should study to get good grades. This is correct.
Yes, excellent. The next one
We shouldn't study get good grades is wrong.
is wrong because we have to use the preposition to before verb get. Okay, thank you very much. Okay.